Welcome, everybody, to the Spring Loaded Football Podcast, where we talk all things Spring League football, the USFL, the XFL, fan control football, X League. We talk it all. So, guys, here we are again. Uh, we bring in my co host. We got Wayne and Coach. How y'all doing today, guys?
Pretty good.
Well, today we're going to talk about the city of Birmingham a little bit. I mean, the first USFL game will be next weekend, and we'll be there. Me and Wayne will for sure. So we want to talk a little bit about the city it's in, Birmingham, Alabama, the largest city in Alabama. Uh, Guys, what do y'all have to say about Birmingham? We know traffic is bad. I think we all know that.
Well, at
So
least it's on Saturday.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Only bad thing is you got the 8A game going on.
Yeah, you'll have people going to Tuscaloosa, but
So I'll
maybe
be
we can,
I'll be at the
maybe we
8A
can get
game
down there.
Well,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah. Jared, Coach will be reporting from the A-Day game. So
live.
well, what the 8 day games at what 2 o'clock, 2:30.
Yeah.
yeah,
So there'll be a lot of people that can make it to the USFL game from the 8 day game.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, but
Yeah.
That
from what I go to Birmingham quite often. Not for fun related stuff usually, but for me, one thing I love about Birmingham is their craft beer scene. And I used to host a podcast talking about craft beer, and like Ghost Train Brewing is fantastic, and they got tons of places down there that brew incredible beer, and that's one reason I'm excited about going back to Birmingham. So
is that down there near the downtown area.
yes, downtown. They actually got a new building, so I'm not real sure where it's at now. But there was a new brewery that come in called Monday Night, and they're out of Atlanta, and they put a place in Birmingham, and I'd like to check it out because they make some incredible stuff. I mean, everything I've tried from them has just been out of the park.
Well, I know there's what was those food places over there beside the stadium, Jerry? Do you remember?
Uh,
Wasn't it like
dude,
Texas Day Brazil or something like that? Maybe
something like that.
there's
I've
a
heard of
little
that.
there's a
Uh,
little shopping center looking thing right there by the stadium.
I remember there was a few good little places. I think I've ate at one of them. Not there, but I've ate at one of those. All I can remember is the sign out front. Go Cokers. But
Yeah, we got pictures of that sign still.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
that doesn't surprise me.
But it's pretty good. I mean, stadium. It's a nice stadium. You can go anywhere. Bathrooms, food, and
good
everything.
luck getting to the bathrooms though.
Oh yeah, good luck getting to the bathrooms. It's a good little walk if
Yeah,
you
y'all
end up.
talk about the stadium a little bit because like I've never been, so I'm really excited to get there.
Have
Well,
you ever been to Legion Field?
No,
Legion.
Well, they
Legion's nice.
parking at Legion's way better than it is at Protective.
yeah,
Plus we didn't walk around Legion. We didn't walk a full circle around the whole field, but unlike we did at the other one.
We did too walk around all of Legion.
Yeah, it didn't
Remember,
take
we
as
got
long
to
as what
see
we did at the other
Memphis's
one.
bus and all that.
Yeah.
Well, we got down there at 7 o'clock for an 11 start kickoff.
Mm-hmm. Go
right.
Cougars.
And see, that's what I hope we do for the USFL game. I hope we can get down there pretty early and check out what all's going on because I think
That's
that'd be
going to be
pretty
the biggest
interesting.
thing for people is they need to get down there early to beat the traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
The only thing that
And then
was
getting
Because
really
out.
well, the only thing about that one field, not Legion, but the other, the UA Protective, uh, I didn't like that walk up. You know, the thing. There was too many people
Yeah,
going up it at one time. You know, if you got
well,
somebody in a wheelchair or something,
if you'd have went in on the other end that we walked around over there where it's kind of flat, it
Yeah,
wouldn't have been as much of a walk up. But we went in the back way because we went to watch where the players come in.
yeah,
If you go
yeah.
to the back of the stadium where the players come in, which is on the same road as the hotel, if you go in that way, you better get ready to go up some, what is it they call it, incline ramps or whatever.
Yeah.
That was actually the
Yeah.
front entrance to the stadium. You're talking about we should have went in at the side.
Well, the
You're
side,
talking about where they did the walk through. That was the front of that. That was the main entrance.
well, I think the main entrance they call it's on the opposite end of the end zones, is it not? Where them big chairs was.
No, I think it's on that end because that's where they had all the signs, in Protective Stadium, UAV, all that. And plus, that's where they did the walk in, one come on the right side and one on the left.
Yeah,
We didn't know
we
who was
got
walking in where.
and we got to see Coach Brian Harson, who was almost there for his last game.
Yeah. Yeah. He survived. So
Yeah, barely.
that's yeah. That's the wonderful Auburn Tigers for you. So,
Go Cougars.
But yeah, the
but
inside of the stadium is really nice, though. I mean, it's updated and
well, it
everything,
should
but
be.
It's bleacher seats. Uh,
and you ain't really got a bad seat no matter where you sit because it's
no.
unless you go to the other side from where we was, where the upper deck was, you're all on the
Yeah.
bowl level.
Yeah.
And my goodness, at the food places in there. You've got chicken, you got barbecue, you've got everything in there.
Just do like Jared did
That's
and bring cash only.
Yeah,
yeah. That's
yeah,
gonna
no,
be
no, yeah. They don't take
that's gonna be
cash
something
there.
I'm excited for. Is what kind of food can I get my hands on?
They got if they got the bar open that's up there in front of what is it, the luxury boxes, or is it a
Yeah,
restaurant or
Yeah.
whatever?
no,
They
it's
had
a luxury
they had outdoor bars, which whenever I was there, the only thing you could get was pretty much vodka and orange juice.
in a sippy cup.
Yeah,
Mm.
but it looked like during the UAB games they had a lot more alcoholic choices.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, but during the Birmingham Bowl, I don't know if they didn't have it out by the time we got in there or what, but about the only thing you could get was a screwdriver,
Hmm.
and it was more driver than screw.
so he got two.
For
But
$10, I feel a little taken advantage of on that one with the alcoholic content.
Oh, I'm sure.
it
Yeah.
was a splash.
Yeah, Minute Maid was good though.
So was that pretzel. The pretzels, or what was it?
What was it they did have though? Like barbecue joints, hot dog places.
A chicken.
Yeah,
Only thing I didn't see in there was a pizza place. I'm pretty sure we didn't look hard enough.
I sort of say we didn't go over to the other side to look for food. We was all over there near the luxury box seats.
Yeah,
But
but as
the
far as
one
getting to
thing,
your seats, they got a lot of entrances. A lot of aisles and everything.
oh
I
yeah,
did like
Yeah.
that.
the bathrooms are nice, but I don't know if it was just crap. It was almost sold out for the Auburn game down there, so
Yeah.
there was a lot of people. So I don't know if it was the people total or maybe people didn't go to other restrooms. They just went to the closest one, but it was tough to get in and out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looked like they were putting TVs in the restroom where you could still see what's going on during the game. They just wasn't up yet.
Take a poop and watch the game at the same time.
That's what I do at home.
Huh? That's good.
But the one thing I like better about Legion Field is most of your vendors were set up outside of the stadium. And at Birmingham Bowl, everything was on that little concourse area.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I like Legion better because To me, it seemed like it had more. But you got to think about this: the Protective Stadium, it's right there near restaurants and stuff. So, uh, they got, I guess, don't want to take away from them, which is good. But as far as like merchandise selling, you only really had that one spot. I didn't know if there was one on the other, but uh,
Well, I mean, you look at what all Legion did. Legion put all their stuff on that back parking lot.
yeah,
So at Protective, like I said, everything was on that concourse. But
uh,
it seemed like Legion had more room to do stuff than what Protective does around it.
yeah. Legion, if y'all have never been, is an old school stadium. It's got concrete bleachers. It's just to me, it screams football atmosphere because I like kind of old school.
Well, it's historic.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
if you look at what it is, and you look back at some of the greatest Iron Bowls in history that was there,
yeah.
it it's just history,
And
and
as far as like,
it
well,
don't
as
look
far as
like they're
your like,
going there.
well, and as far as your food there, you're basically. I mean, it ain't gonna be nothing like Protective Stadium,
No,
but you're still gonna have vendors there. They might not be as many or whatever, but it's gonna be the old carts and stuff.
no.
But
I
they took
just
they took cash there, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember if I used my card there or not, but I know that if you
which
go,
that was pre-COVID too,
yeah, that was,
because we
Yep.
went to Legion in 2000. What was it? 2018. It was whenever Wake Forest played Memphis in the
yeah,
Birmingham Bowl, and I'm wanting to say it was
It was before the new
2018.
stadium was built.
Yeah,
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 but
that sounds about right.
Legion's one of those that I want to go back to just for the history. I mean,
yeah.
that's the historic
See, I want to
aspect
go.
of it.
I want to go because I've never been.
Legion's definitely got the old school atmosphere.
You walk into Legion, it's gonna feel like you're walking back into the '70s.
Parachute pants.
Well, that's
That's
cool. Bell
'90s there,
bottoms and
buddy.
afros.
Oh, my
Nothing
bad.
wrong with that.
Jared's trying to bring MC Hammer back to the '90s or '70s,
Stand alive. Ha, ha. Oh, my bad.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
but the biggest thing I think
yeah. It'd be
people are
more
going to have
like
to worry about is traffic.
BGs. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I think, like us, we hope to leave early and get there before traffic is a mess. Now, leaving's going to be a different story. We'll
Well,
we'll be
it
right in it
depends on where you
and
park.
be cussing the whole way home. Oh, really?
I will not park down there in that little parking garage that's over there beside the Protective Stadium.
Oh, no, no. By no means, no.
Okay.
We sit there
That's
and
why.
watch for 30 minutes a car not even move.
Mm,
But if you don't want to
okay.
walk and you got patience after the game to wait, you can park in there and be really close to the stadium. But if
Yeah.
you're like me and when it's
Yeah.
over, you're ready to go home, that's a definite no-no.
Right. I'm not afraid to walk, so I don't think that's going to be a big deal.
And even where we park, what was it called? The orange lot, Jared?
Yeah.
So we parked there in front of
About 2 blocks,
BJCC. Yeah.
maybe.
And we took off back towards UAB, which me and you know how to get there. So
Yeah.
we went out the UAB
Yeah.
route and
That ain't that
went
bad.
out towards the interstate that way, and man, we beat a lot of the traffic.
Oh, I'm
But
sure
I
because
think,
going through that UAB way, it's easy.
and plus too, if you're hungry, there's more restaurants over there towards UAB. Because what all is there?
Right.
I know McDonald's is right there. What is it? Captain D's Seafood Fish.
Oh, there's a Waffle House over there close to Children's,
Yeah.
and tons of places.
Jazeki's is over that
There's
way.
a little mom and pop hamburger place. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you go out that way, you can grab something to eat too before you get back on 65 or whichever interstate you're taking
Yeah.
out.
Right.
Now,
But yeah,
like I said,
do y'all got
Legion
anything
Field.
else to say about Birmingham?
The only thing I'll say is try to go to both of them, both stadiums, because Protective's more updated and modern, and it's really nice. But if you
Yeah.
want the historic football field, go to Legion.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we are able to go to one at both. Well, obviously, we're going to go to the game at Protective, and I would love for us to be down there at a Legion Stadium game, Legion Field.
I can tell you this: I will be out on going to the Friday games that they have. There ain't no way I'm fighting that rush hour
Yeah.
traffic.
No, it'd be
I,
Saturday's going to be the main ones.
Me and Jared went down to Pelham, which is right below Birmingham. If you're going south on 65 to
Yeah.
Birmingham Bulls and Huntsville Havoc game, man, that was
Yeah.
awful, and we just barely made it to the game. What was it? A normal 2-hour drive was 3 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the traffic was moving. It wasn't a complete standstill.
Yeah, it was rough.
Mm.
Even the
Yeah,
Huntsville Havoc had trouble getting there.
Traffic's going to be bad. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, like I said, traffic's bad for everybody. Don't care who you are, So,
Yeah, that was pretty bad when the hockey
Coach, you
team
got
gets
anything else to say
delayed.
about Birmingham?
I'm with
Yeah.
Wayne and both of them. Go to both of them. They're both good stadiums. Have cash or don't have cash because
Well, take both.
Yeah.
take both. Yes, take both.
Yeah, take both.
And
Yeah.
Because I think even the parking was credit card only.
yeah, parking. It was like
Yeah.
$20. But again, that was a bowl game. It might be a little cheaper for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious is what's the price is going to be because
Well,
DJCC handles the parking.
considering tickets to the game cost $10, it can't be that much, So,
But is the $10 to get you there, and
so
then
it's
you're
got to be
going to
pretty
get you on
cheap.
the other stuff?
Well, yeah, I'm sure we're going to pay $8 for something to drink. That's probably going to happen.
Oh
But,
yeah,
maybe it won't be too
screwdriver
bad.
here.
So,
Well, you think about it. They're not going to make much money off the gate at $10 a ticket for adults, but you take 3 kids with you with the free tickets, you're going to be buying drinks and candy and stuff.
Yep.
They're going to make a killing off the concessions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 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 for sure.
I could just see Jared's 3 boys going in there going, "No, I'm good. I don't want nothing."
Get in there, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. I want this. Daddy, I want that. Daddy, I want to go down there and tackle somebody. By the way, they're young.
Well,
but y'all
guys,
can go ahead and recruit them.
you know who we won't be seeing?
Oh,
Go ahead. Guys, you know who we won't be seeing in Birmingham is a bunch of USFL players that got cut over the week, and we'll talk a little bit about that. Birmingham Stallions released defensive tackle Haston Adams. Don't know much about him, but if he got released, I'm sure there was a reason. The Stallions picked up a defensive tackle, Jordan Thompson. Again, we don't have any stats for these guys. We're just reporting what happened. But it's interesting to see they're already making roster moves.
It's
Before
kind
the
of
season
shocking
starts.
this early.
Yeah, not even a game,
Well, they've only had, about a week or 2 of practice, maybe?
Yeah, it seems to me these guys may have not shown up, or maybe they got hurt. Like we'll talk about it in a minute with Ben Holmes, but so it seems like that's probably what it is. Instead of just production, because they haven't seen him enough to even know how they're going to produce.
And some of it may be like some better players.
Wayne, you want to read the next one? Yeah.
I'm gonna let Jared read that one for me.
No, Wayne, you all over this.
We're gonna say offensive guard Cordell.
Cordell Walker.
Yeah.
For
Or
the
there.
Hey,
Panthers was
that's Walker
Snyder.
Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
This is little brother.
Jimmy Dickens.
And then offensive linebacker was released from the Panthers, Trey Threat. But they placed the offensive guard, Markel Harrell, on the reserve, did not report list.
Okay.
So that might be one of them that just didn't get to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that linebacker, Trey Threat, he had the best name in the USFL, so that's a loss for everybody, so.
Yeah.
The announcers for Fox are going to be like, crap, we just lost one of our biggest names we can use.
Right. It's sort of like he hate me in the original original XFL,
How many times do you think they would have said he's a threat on the outside?
Well, every play, right? Oh, yeah. If he's any good, especially,
I would have been like, the threat is on the field.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And me and Jared would have been over there giggling like little girls during it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely. 100%. Yes.
And as you can tell by our pronunciation of names, we will not be calling any games anytime soon for USFL or Little League ball.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, not at all.
Our pronunciation is not the best, so just bear with us.
A little country, just a little.
Yeah. If it ain't Davis, Smith, or Cooper, we're pretty much out.
Yeah, for sure.
And then have to.
Let's go to the New Jersey Generals. Yeah. The New Jersey Generals released defensive end Malik Hamner, quarterback Ben Holmes, tight end Carson Williams, and wide receiver Christopher Platt Jr. And they picked up defensive end Deion Sizer, Luis Perez at quarterback, and a tight end Woody Brandom. The big thing here is Ben Holmes being released. He broke his foot, and that was a big blow because he's somebody that we were really high on.
I was wanting to see him play so bad after watching some of his highlight videos.
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. But Luis Perez, he was down there with the Birmingham Iron and what was it, the AAF?
Yeah.
And
he's a good quarterback. It seems like, because he got signed to an NFL team, maybe as a practice squad, but still, he got signed. He has some talent.
Yeah.
So it'll be good to see him play in person since we didn't get to make it down to an Iron game.
Yeah.
Right.
And maybe we'll get to see him week 1, being down there. Because this is the Stallions'
I'm sure.
opening opponent.
Yep, the General.
Right.
Good old General.
Yeah, so I'm sure he will be the starter. I don't know of anybody else they have on the roster that could even compete. That's something interesting anyway, is their depth on their, roster.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like a reserve of players that's ready to go for injuries because, they're limited on roster spots. So is there
from what I read online is there's going to be a team 9, quote unquote, ready to be there in case somebody has to get signed and, somebody gets injured or something. So more than likely they're going to have a reserve because otherwise, you get 3 or 4 people hurt. What are you going to do? Cancel the game? They can't do that this first season. It'll kill the whole thing. So
most of them's carrying only 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So you can't really go into a game with just 1 quarterback.
Yeah.
No. Even having a wide receiver that can throw the ball.
Maybe that's where some of these long snappers will need to step up.
Some of them, yeah. Both of them, yeah.
I mean, you do got that pass play. You can pass it and pass it again. So.
Yeah, you can do the 2 passes or multiple passes. You can do it, but Lord have mercy, not with a long snapper. Not with these long
Come
snappers,
on,
anyway.
come on. Just bend over and throw it out there.
Well, looking through the list, I don't see any long snappers signed or replaced.
I'm a snapper's
No,
yours.
again, to me, it only seems like important positions that got signed or released. So
Important positions there, Brian.
all right, guys, please, yeah, please don't beat me up at the game.
Oh,
Just be looking for that general hat he's wearing right now. That'll be the one he'll be wearing. If you
Oh,
do,
my Colonel hat.
let us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Be looking for that. If y'all do, record it for me, please.
Brian's going to be going in there incognito.
Yeah.
He's gonna shave his
Right.
beard.
No, look, if I get beat up, no, that ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna shave my beard. But if I get beat up, I hope it is on video.
Yeah, I'll be
It'll
sitting
help,
on there
it'll help
videoing
the
it
show
for you.
out.
Like,
I got your back.
Yeah, just
Roll
don't let it
over. I
get too
can see
bad.
you.
Yeah.
oh heck
Like I
no!
said,
The
don't
worse you
let it
get
get
up,
too
the
bad.
better the rating. The worse you get beat up, the better the views will get. Remember that.
Yeah, that's true. I'll be like boom fights or something,
You need to sell it better than Vince McMahon did.
I will, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. For all the wrestling fans out there, we got a special thing in Coach's Corner. So, but going on, the New Orleans Breakers, they placed their offensive tackle Donnell Green on the reserve list. Did not report. They released cornerback Derek Jones and outside linebacker DeAndre Wallace, and they signed quarterback Neville Clark, offensive tackle Kai something. I can't pronounce it. Just out of respect for the young man. Offensive guard Brandon Rolfe and cornerback Mike Stevens. That's a good name. It's a good, strong name, Mike Stevens.
We like
So he's
those
going to do
names
good with
in
them, I
here.
hope.
Let's
We
go,
hope they
Stevens.
start.
But I don't think there's really anything to talk about other than just reporting these guys. I don't think we know who they were anyway. So
Besides Ben Holmes.
Well, I was talking about the Breakers specifically.
Yeah. Well, that tight end Bug Howard that was
We're moving on to the
Stars. He was a pretty big name.
Yeah, I was about to say Philadelphia Stars, released safety Jack Tocho and tight end Bug Howard. They signed safety Evan Worthington and tight end Pro Wells. One of the tight ends I talked about on one of our earlier episodes, check it out in the archives, was Bug Howard because I thought, his name's pretty cool. And I actually remember him playing in college. And he's released. We don't know why or anything, but, that's another name that's been released.
Well, the Pittsburgh Maulers, they released that running back Devon Smith, but they signed running back. I don't know like first name, but last name's London, and I believe he was like a really good player in the what is it, European Football League?
Yeah,
he was like, I want to say an MVP, maybe not of the league, but of the team that he was on. So I think he's pretty good.
Right, so he's got some talent.
One to watch
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious to watch him play since he played overseas.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
And they had offensive tackle Isaiah Battle on the reserve do not report list for the Maulers.
Okay. Seems like quite a few of them just didn't show up.
Yeah.
For one reason or another, who knows why.
Well, some of them may have got signed to the Canadian Football League, or maybe they holding out for NFL. Because ain't some of them getting signed? Well, no. They don't get signed till after the draft, ain't
it? Free agents probably, yeah. But next we got Tampa Bay Bandits. They released wide receiver Eli Rogers, defensive end Adam Schuler, and offensive tackle Tyler Catalina. Bandits signed wide receiver Rashad Davis, defensive end Zach Dahl, and offensive tackle Jalen Booth. So every
Jared
team
wanted to
has
say
released and picked up a few guys.
Jared wanted to say Catalina wine mixer so
Oh,
bad I could see it in his eyes.
I wanted to.
Yeah,
Carolina
kapow.
wine
Yeah.
mixer.
I seen him look up. If you go back and watch this video, just rewind it a little bit, them eyes lit up.
Carolina wine mixer.
All right, guys. I think that's all we got to talk about as far as these USFL releases and pickups and everything. So, all right, everybody, we're going to go over to Coach's Corner and see what Coach has to say for us this week. Coach, what do you got?
No, honey, I want ham and eggs. Keep it spicy. Hey. Oh, hey, I'm Jared Cooper here from Coach's Corner. How y'all doing today? Today in the news, Rob Gronkowski, can't say that name, has told TMZ he's not ready to commit coming back to the NFL this season. We here at the Fully Loaded Sports Network reached out to a longtime girlfriend since 2015, Carmel. Yeah, some K word. Sorry, I can't say your name. For a reply on Grod's commitment issues, she replied, "No, Rob, you got to do better, man. Got to do better." More on the news. I don't know, wrestling fans out there. WrestleMania 38 on Sunday. 37. 76-year-old Vince McMahon made headlines by taking the second worst Stone Cold Stunner. Vince, you're too young, man. Don't be taking those stunners. It was only followed up by the number one worst stunner by 52-year-old Vince McMahon. Oh, my goodness. Vince, man. I mean, I don't even think I could take a stunner, and I'm 34. Later up on the news, Alabama Crimson Tide will be having their 8A game, 2022 8A game, spring game, April the 16th at 2 p.m. I will be there. I will have y'all videos, try to go live, get some TikTok in. Coach's Corner. My nephew plays. Big shout out to Caleb McDougal down there. He is a walk-on. Maybe I'll get to see him play. We're taking my grandmother to see him play. So I got to keep it classy down there. Stay cool. If anybody sees me down there that watches this, hit me up. But more on the news. A recent news, Antonio Brown was questioning why wide receivers like Track Hill and others have gotten large contracts this offseason, and he has not. Breaking news just coming into the Loaded Sports news desk. They did not strip down on the sideline and quit this season. No, I'm taking it back. I'm sorry. But hey, that's all from the newsroom. Y'all stay classy. Keep it cool. Keep it real. Go Cougars. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Coach. We appreciate all the news this week, guys. We're going to wrap the show up. We appreciate everybody for listening. The YouTube channel continues to grow by leaps and bounds each and every week. You can check us out audio only on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and probably wherever else you listen to your favorite podcast. Tell your friends about us. We need all the help we can get to grow the show. But we appreciate everything, guys. show drops every Friday, 6 a.m. So we appreciate everything, guys, and we'll see y'all next time.